Hey, welcome to Discovering More. My name is Ethan Luhman, one of the pastors of Peace, and I got Caleb Haack with me, our Youth and Family Ministry Director.
Children's and Family, yeah.
Okay, there we go. Well,
it's good to be with you.
Yeah.
Even if you don't know what I'm doing. No.
Well, as long as you do, I think we're in the clear. So we just talked this past weekend about risking our neighborhood, and you can hear it's a little loud in here right now. We are blessing our neighborhood by fixing our roof, finally. We are having some roofers up there, so you'll hear some banging and everything in the background. There's a lot of exciting things happening at Peace right now, one of them being that we're getting our roof replaced above us. Also, the carpet in this room will be getting replaced as well. We're going to be updating the flooring in our rec zone for our kids ministry. The roof got a whole lot louder once we started this.
As soon as we started the video.
I would say, I think the rain stopped, so the nailing started.
Yeah, there's a lot happening around here, yeah.
So we'll just keep the video short. The big thing that we wanted to say is, as we talked about risking our neighborhood, we're doing that as we partner with Care Eau Claire over the next couple weeks. We're one of the packing sites for backpacks. Care Eau Claire has a mission of making sure every kid in the Eau Claire Public School District has access to a backpack if they need one. So I think the goal was it 1,700, 1,800 backpacks?
I think about 1,800, and we'll be doing the middle school and high school ones here, and that includes school supplies. So not just a backpack, but they're also getting, the things that they need that the school districts provide the list for, so that they can start the school year and have everything they need.
It's a really cool ministry. Actually started out of Peace quite a few years ago. I don't know exactly how many, but then they jumped out on their own to become their own organization, and just this year became a 501c3. So exciting times for Care Eau Claire. And if you have time on August 17th, I hope you take some time to come down to Phoenix Park in Eau Claire if you're here locally in Eau Claire and be part of that. If you have time this coming week, we'd love to have you here at Peace. That we'll drop the sign-up link in the description of this video because we'd like to have you there. The big thing with the sermon this past Sunday, one of the lines that I shared that is sitting with me is, when we're looking at ourselves, it's really hard to see others. When we're looking at ourselves, it's really hard to see others. So God has placed us in a very specific time, in a very specific location, with very specific people, for a very specific purpose. And all of us have one. So you have a purpose in your neighborhood, in your community, and God hand-selected you for this very time. That's pretty compelling. And I think it can be hard to feel a deep sense of purpose in our age of technology, in our age of remote everything. We are people meant to be physically connected to things, and we are, because we all live in communities. So wherever you are, like, you have a neighborhood, you have people around you, you have a place to invest in. So you have somewhere you lay your head at night. That's a place that you need to be caring about. All of us need to be caring about. So
yeah, it's hard to get to know your neighbor sometimes, but that's what it's all about, is being a good neighbor. And God calls us to serve those around us, and we serve in different vocations, right? So whatever your job is, whatever your role is, wherever you live, I think everybody has an opportunity to be the light and share Jesus with those around them.
Bit of it quieted down. Nice. Yeah. I shouldn't have said that. Bit of a confession time. Sometimes when I'm preaching, I have things come into my head that I want to say, but I don't say because I realize how distracting they would be. Like, in one of, we have 3 services here. In one of them, I said good neighbor about 4 times in the span of 3 sentences. And the only thing that could go through my head was like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And I almost said it, but I was like, so many people are going to be gone for the rest of this sermon.
Yep.
If I say that line. They could be thinking it on their own, that's fine. So anyway, there's sometimes I hold my tongue for the sake of making sure people stay on task.
Well, and it can be simple to be a neighbor too, So we live in an apartment, right? So everybody's just in and out. We don't really see each other, even though we all live in the same building. But anytime I see someone even just walking down the hall, I make it a point to say, hi, how's it going? I've helped people try to move couches. I say try because I helped one couple and they couldn't get their couch through the door, but I helped. So, there's opportunities around us if we're just, maybe opening our eyes to see those things and to help the neighbors we have.
We all have things we can do. So, pray for the wisdom to see those opportunities around you, and And we'd love to hear, I guess, first of all, we'd love to hear what neighborhood you're from, and we'd love to hear ways that you're investing in your neighborhood. And if you're still with us at this point, after all this background noise, thank you. We're glad you're here, and we hope to see you at one of the packing events or Monday the 17th at Phoenix Park to hand out some backpacks. Have a great day.